Всем привет! Мы продолжаем прохождение игры Sherlock Holmes. Подожди-ка. В прошлом видео мы начали расследовать исчезновение поезда.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Ага. Хотя, зачем ему? Он же все равно бы продавать собирался. Зачем ему похищать? Смысл?
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
It's a scandal! An absolute outrage!
Don't touch anything, please.
Робинсона? Ну и как у него узнать? Кто-нибудь есть еще здесь?
Railway post bags. This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Подожди, все. Вот там где-то, да. Что не пойму пока что ничего. Да, тут посложнее будет. О! Теперь уже интересно. Так. О, уже что-то вырисовывается. Вот тут правильно уже. Так. Слышь, подожди. Ты неправильно. Не, блин. А, вот же, все, пришли.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
Контракт на продажу прототипа предназначенного для выработки разрешения. Проблема, которая вот прототип после покупки. Ага. Продажа прототипа.
An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another exclusive. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Ну, посмотрим, что здесь у нас. Ну, я тоже об этом подумал. Смотрим. Что здесь? А ты задом ходишь, да, Ватсон? Нет, не надо.
I will not move from here until I receive my...
It's a scandal. An absolute out...
Don't touch anything, please.
Ну и чё? И куда нам теперь? А, ну нужно к этим ехать. На следующую ту станцию, где... Жди. Я в Эдингтоне, в Честелфилд надо ехать.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not. How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions. Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Ну. Рыбачил, что ли, леску? Ляшка. Что-то еще не нашел.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Так, один напился.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
A fishing advertisement.
Этого леска была. Чё опять? Внимательно, станция Честерфилд. Давай осмотрим.
Lock. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Блять, опять замок открывать. Ну тут вроде полегче.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
На машину.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
A telegraph.
Ты где искать этих рабочих? Еще надо смотреть. Что еще осматривать-то? Рабочие какие-то. Нету ничего. Так. Ну, были.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
Что еще и собирать будем?
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
I should use the appropriate object here. 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 I should use the appropriate object
Тихо.
here.
Да, чуть-чуть, ёпта.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Почему ты не... Вот.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Эту хрень вставляется. Это шестеренка откуда? Она... Больше нечего, только шестеренка осталась. Куда ее вставлять? А, вот она. Вот же. Вставляется.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Подходящий предмет. Только шестеренка и осталась. А, вот.
I should use the appropriate object here. So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a headlight and a... I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Что-то нужно, чтобы свисток закрепить.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
Нельзя, что ли?
First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher. The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
На этом мы закончим прохождение. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Всем пока.